Morning, campers. Well, got started a little bit later today. I got started at maybe 8, around 8, something like that. Yeah. Of course, I was in bed by 6-ish, and then I fell asleep for a few hours. Well, it kind of hurt me going to sleep last night, so I had a pretty restless sleep last night. But you know, I feel okay. I feel pretty good. So anyway, I just left Lone Lake. Not much. There was a bunch of people there. There was another girl I met just this morning, actually, and she had a Durston. So I said, "Oh, is that the Durston one?" Because I'd never seen the Durston one. I'd only ever seen it on the internet. So she said, "Yeah." I said, "How do you like it?" She said she really liked it. Most people, say they really like it. So I said to her, I said, "That's probably my next tent. I'd like to just get a little smaller of a tent than I have." I really like my Gossamer gear. It rained completely dry last night. You know, it's just big, which is okay if you have the space. But sometimes it's nice to have a smaller tent. But not buy another tent till there's a problem with the Gossamer. So we'll just wait and see. Anyway, I'll show you what the trail looks like, because I don't think I showed you this on the way up here. It's pretty nice in here. Really nice, actually. Take a look at that wall. And then it runs like the way across here. There to there, and then it sort of goes back. That way. I think we're going to get some rain today for sure. Kept my weatherproof jacket. It's pretty handy. And then I'm down in this valley here. And yeah, the trail sort of looks like this. So I'm heading back to Goat Lake. And I'm not sure if I'm going to take the same way, or if I could take the main trail and then head up like I had done before. I'm just going to wait and see how I feel. I have a kind of sore right foot. I don't know, it's like on the edge of my foot. I don't know why. I think it's just like hard skin that's built up there. So I've been trying to shave it off, and I've been putting the old Badger Balm on there, and it does help. But it's actually kind of painful. So, yeah, I'm just going to see how I feel when I get to Snowshoe. And then decide then. Yeah, so this is kind of what she's looking like. But it's a nice day, not too warm. You know, I like it when it's cloudy like this, as long as it's not raining. But yeah, like I said, I was perfectly dry last night, no problem. No problem whatsoever. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Talk to you later. Hey guys, well, here we are again. So, just running into that German couple. They're heading back to Red Rock Canyon, but there's a Y junction. That's the one I was telling you about with that guy on the bike. Well, if you take that, you can head back to Red Rock Canyon. So that's where they're headed. So anyway, it was nice to run into them again. But guess what? They camped at Twin Lakes. No rain. None whatsoever. Jeez, it rained 3 times with us. It wasn't like a lot, but just enough to, you know. Yeah, so they were saying no rain. So that was them. And then I saw these guys yesterday, father and son. So the dad has got this big backpack. Of course, he's carrying all the food and everything for the two of them. And with the son, and it just reminded me of, that's what I used to do. For me and my son, Cameron, I had this 95 litre Arc'teryx backpack. I still have it, actually. Oh, it's bulletproof. It's a bulletproof backpack. I don't know how old it would be. But anyway, I'd have that thing all loaded up, and Cameron had a little backpack, and he had, I just kind of got him used to the backpacking. So he had things like you know, his sleeping bag and his clothes and stuff and his wetproofs, you know, just so he got used to the backpacking, you know. And like I said, I mean, he was, when I first started taking him, well, he was only 8. So, you know, and this guy here, I just saw those father and son, and I don't think that boy is much older than that either. So it was kind of cool. It was reminiscent, you know. So, but hopefully I'll get to go camping with Cameron and Chelsea again. So that'll be cool. Even if we do the same trail again, I'd be okay with that. But we'll see what happens. Okay, talk to you later. Hey guys. So, just stopped at Snowshoe there. I was talking to a couple who were from Kimberley. Nice couple. So I sat and chatted to them. They're doing some little hikes round about here, and I think they're going to go to Twin Lakes, they said. So, yeah. So anyway, it's, what is it? 12:30 now. So I decided my knees, especially on my right knee, which I think has something to do with the pain on the side of my foot there. My right knee kind of hurts a bit. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to give myself a little break. So I'm going to show you this trail, which I didn't walk down. But, so, which is a lot easier than going back up on the ridge. I'll still have to go like 2.5 kilometers uphill. And it's like straight up, more or less. It's pretty steep anyway. But this is certainly the easier option. But anyway, I'll show you what this trail looks like. So this trail here is me walking back, and I'm going to walk back towards the Goat Lake turnoff. And then I'll go back up to Goat Lake, which I've showed you guys already. But I'll just show you. This trail here is the trail that you would take from, say, Red Rock Canyon to, there's a campground right at the end, to Snowshoe. And then from Snowshoe you can basically do all kinds of things. You can go to up to Avion Ridge and then to Goat Lake and then go back down that way, or you can do what I did. You can go to Twin Lakes and then you can go down the other side of, basically there's a stream to my right here, and you cross the stream and you can go down, kind of go down the other side and end up in Red Rock Coulee again. So there's all kinds of things you can do there, different things. But yeah, this is kind of what she looks like. So I'm going to take the easier option, save my knees, because I'm actually coming back with Chelsea. I think I've told you guys that I'm coming back with Chelsea and Cameron. So anyway, I'll be back soon. So I'll give my knees a break. Okay, talk to you later. Oh guys, I know you guys don't know this, but this is for my son Cameron. So guess what, Cameron? They built a bridge. There was never a bridge on this trail the last time I was on here. But obviously, they built a bridge. Look at all the berries. Ooh. See them all. Bears will be having a field day. That's good though. But as you can see, this creek is completely dry. But you know, when all the snow melts, it melts quick, right? That's what happens. And these will be flooded. But you can see all the trees there, you know, from the fire. Yeah. And then on this side, it's looking back towards Snowshoe, and this side you see it again. Yeah, just, but you know, nature moves at a different pace from us, right? You know, it's just kind of nature's way for keep the forest healthy, right? We want everything to stay the same. We can't. You know, as everybody, you guys all know, The planet is still evolving. It's constantly evolving. Constantly evolving. Sometimes it's due to us, you know, depending on how you feel about that. But you know, what I'm saying is the planet is constantly evolving. Yeah, so here we are, still chugging along. But I had to look at that bridge. I thought there was never a bridge on this trip. That's new, or new since I've been here. Well, hi guys. Well, you know, I have to admit, the crappier the weather, sometimes I think the better the videos. Because, so I made it to Goat Lake. And just as I was on my way up here, not that far, but a little bit, it starts raining. And it's pouring, like it really is. So, I was like, oh, should I pitch my tent, go in the tent? But I don't know if you can hear it, but it's really coming down. So then I thought, you know what? It looks like it's going to clear. Maybe I can wait an hour. So anyway, there's nobody here but me. So I'm refuging in the pit toilet. And yeah, it's not too bad. And actually, I got to show you something. I might as well show you this while I'm here, since I'm here anyway. And I may be here for quite some time. I don't know if you guys can hear that rain, but it's coming down really good. So I thought, well, you know what? I'll just wait here, see what happens. And I'm not bothering anybody. Oh, and the other thing I was going to say, I'll tell you what, you know, they have these huge bear lockers. Like, they didn't used to have them in Waterton. It was all like hanging, you know. You know, gotta admit, like on days like this, so I came up here. Of course, I don't usually wear wetproofs when it's raining. Only if I get cold, mainly because you sweat like crazy, you know, and it doesn't matter, you know, if you're backpacking, you're gonna sweat. You gotta put pack on, you're going uphill, so you just sweat anyway. So what I did was I came up, put my whole backpack into the bear locker, grabbed everything that I needed, like my wetproofs and stuff, and yeah, and then so that's all. Well, it's not dry because it's been raining, but at least it's, you know, it's not getting any wetter. So that's kind of nice, you know. I thought, yeah, it's it's really coming down. You know what? You know, if somebody comes, I'm going to say, do you need the toilet? And they're going to say, it's either yes or no, right? I said, well, if you're looking to refuge, I said, we might get some more bodies in here, but, you know, it's going to be pretty tight. So, anyway, we'll see what happens. But you got to check out this pit toilet. I have never seen a pit toilet like this before. Let me show you. So, first of all, let's look at this sign. Okay, well, that's pretty self-explanatory, right? Don't put garbage in the pit toilets. It's not good. I've seen bears dig through the bottom of the pit toilet looking for stuff. No kidding. But look at this pit toilet. As you can see, I've been sitting on the seat because it's wet. But look at that pedal there. So I'll lift this up for you. See that? There's like a belt. So you do your business on there. You press this. Watch what the belt does. It moves. And it takes all the poop away. Oh, there's some there, look. Let's get that out of the way. Oh, look. I guess it depends. I gotta get rid of this now because it's not too bad in here. It doesn't smell too bad, but I don't want all that poopy on there. No. I think was that your phone? No. Jeez, did I go all the way and then back? Let's try it. There's a sweet spot here. There's a sweet spot. Yeah, because that's when it smells, right? It only smells when you're on the belt. I mean, so far, there's does kind of a clean bit of belt. Close the lid. Yeah, that is cool. I mean, the concept is a really good idea, I think. And it kind of works because, you know, when you're on the poopy bit, you can smell it, but when it's off that, but I guess eventually people are gonna poop all over that. I don't know. I guess there's a brush up here. Maybe the idea is to brush it off, keep it clean. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. I've never seen one of these before. Never seen one. So yeah, it's nice. They got this clear, and it's, you know, nice and bright in here. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, so that's my story, guys. Another pit toilet extravaganza. But yeah, I'm not gonna cook in here or nothing. I'm not gonna do that, like, you know, because of beers and stuff. You know. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait here for a little bit, an hour or whatever, and see what happens with the weather, and yeah, we'll just see what happens. And in the meantime, I'm not getting any wetter. And, you know, if I have to go out, pitch the tent at rain, you know, I can do it, sure. But we'll see. See what happens. Okay. To be continued. Hey guys. So that's me. Just had supper. You hear that noise? That's my Zolio. I just sent in a check-in message. It goes to my son Cameron and Lisa, just saying that I'm okay. I just have the minimum plan right now, you know, because I don't really need it that much. So I can't send too many messages. So I sent one to Lisa last night. But for the most part, like I don't send any messages, because if somebody replies to me, that even takes one of my messages. So, yeah, but I just thought maybe I'd. But anyway, I have to tell you about something. So, you know, I was like in the outhouse, escaping the rain. So anyway, these two ladies show up. So I was like, oh. So I said to them, oh, you know, like if you need to use the bathroom, they said, oh, you just like in there, for the rain? And I said, yeah. I said, I've been here quite a while, actually. And they said, oh, it's okay, yeah. I said, well, you're more than welcome. I said, there'd be standing room for 3 easy in here. Okay, thanks, yeah. So anyway, they wandered off. So I was in there for a little while, and I was like, yeah, you know, I don't like the idea of being in this bathroom, and if, you know, maybe they wanted to use it. And I thought, yeah, well, I've been in here long enough. You know what? I'm just going to go set up my tent. And it was still raining. That's okay. So anyway, I get outside. I go into the lockers. I could hear these voices. So I said to the two ladies, and they're a little older. They're not my age, but they're, you know, they'd be in their 40s or something. I could hear them talking. I said, are you guys in the locker? They said, yep. The two of them are right inside the locker, sitting down, two of them. Inside. They said, well, yeah, it's not too bad in here, actually. At least we're dry. I said, well, I'm going to go set up my tent. They said, oh, well, it's, according to the weather forecast, it's meant to stop raining at 4 p.m. Well, you know what? You could have just about set your clock by it. It did stop raining around then. And it hasn't been raining since, so it's just been drying everything out and doing that kind of thing. So anyway, yeah, it was a pretty good day. And then a young couple, they're here. They came from Twin Lakes. So I said, oh, are you talking to that German couple? Oh, yeah, we did see them, Twin Lakes. So they kind of came the way those guys are going back to Red Rock Canyon. You can come on the other side of the river, Blackstone Trail, I think it's called. I had to change arms. So anyway, yeah, that was that. So I just chatted with one guy there for a little while. So yeah, it's been a really good day, and we got a real shower. I tell you, like the trail was like absolute, like a little river. It was that, it rained pretty hard for quite a while. Those two ladies, they were soaked to the skin. I tell you what, I'm sure glad I didn't go up on top of the ridge, because there is no shelter up there, and you'd have been totally exposed. And you know what? You wouldn't have seen nothing. I mean, I've been up there a lot, so I've seen, you could say, the scenery already, so that wouldn't have bothered me as much as, but it would have been miserable up there. Oh, like you'd have been totally exposed, and and once you're up there, really, like there's no point in going back. You might as well keep going, especially if you've got your site booked for Goat Lake, right? Because you see, it's like a lot of the national parks, you have to camp where you've been designated, So anyway, so that kind of worked out. I don't know if I said that already, but yeah, that it did all work out. Anyway, just want to say thanks again for watching, and tomorrow I'm walking out. We'll see how that goes, and should be fine. It's just whether or not I'd like to stay. Like, I'm tempted to go to Boundary because that's where the CDT ends, and it would be kind of nice to go there. Just, I don't know why, but it's not like I haven't been there before, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. My knee still hurts a bit. I don't know what I've done to it. The right knee. I think it's something to do with that. Yeah, that whatever's bothering me on my foot, I think is affecting, because my left leg's fine, Anyway, like I said, thanks again for watching, and it's good night from me. Good night.